I'm going without voice. When they get the bullets flying like it's 5 points. And then I'm going down a hot go. We get chances of making it down a block go.
God just kind of said, Kobe, can you hear me now? And I was just laying there, I was like, God, I hear you. I'm so sorry, I put you behind everything. After I was done talking, 5 guys came up to me just one after another, said, hey, how did you do it? And I was like, man, it just starts off with trusting in God and just knowing that He has your back. You have to give Him your trust, give Him your heart, and He will lead you in the direction you need to go.
What Jesus did on that cross that day is He suffered there with us. 3 days later, He rose again. He defeated death. He defeated sin. He defeated evil.
If you want to be forgiven, if you want to declare a new beginning with Jesus, I want you to come forward and I want you to kneel at the foot of this cross.
Tonight, we just really saw a movement start, I think, because I was expecting like a few students to come up. I was kind of just overwhelmed with the wave of people that came to the front and kneeled at the cross.
Yeah, it was amazing. So many kids came to know Christ, and it was just super. I was so pumped about it. I can't even talk.
We're just so thankful that God used us to be able to do this. So, feeling pretty great.
I loved HowToLife because it was students taking ownership of their faith, and they weren't just relying on someone else to go and share the gospel.
I felt like, even though I was a counselor, I felt like I rededicated my life to Jesus. I learned how to love Him more and how to serve Him better just through being able to counsel and mentor those other 3 kids.
Just knowing the stories of the kids who were here and knowing some of the kids who went up front and that I'm going to get to follow up with them was pretty awesome. And all I had to do was I sat in the back and just watched.
I hope events like this will happen all over because I think it's really changed our communities, and I want to see other communities change like this too.
Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for, to be overcome by your presence, Lord.
It was actually at HowToLife last year at Branson when I realized that I just needed to give all that stuff up, all the worldly things that are coming into my life, and I just needed to let go of it. I came to the foot of the cross and walked up, and I just started bawling, and I just felt a complete release of everything and all the chains, and I just felt so free. It was like nothing that I could have ever, I can't even explain it.
Where you gonna go? Salvation is here.
And every time you make a decision outside the will of God, you're saying, I am the king of my heart, and you are sitting on that throne. You are declaring yourself the king of your own life. But what you do by grabbing onto Jesus is you say, I will dethrone myself because I believe that Jesus can run my life better than me. If you want to be clean, if you want to be forgiven, if you want to declare for yourself a new beginning with Jesus Christ, I want you to come forward right now and kneel at this cross.
You are light, you are light, when the darkness closes in. You are hope, you are hope, you have covered all my sins.
I saw so many people just instantly when He said you can come to the cross, so many people just walked up there.
You are peace, you are peace.
I see lots of lives changed. I mean, God totally worked today.
I know that my school's been praying just for lives to be changed and many people to come to know the Lord, and that's definitely what happened.
It was probably a great experience for me because I was kind of like the kids up on the stage. I was kind of familiar with God, but I wasn't ever really with Him. And this is a great experience for me to finally found Him.
Jesus just talked to me tonight about how to follow Him more and how to keep Him in my life.
God saved a lot of people. He saved me and one of them. I went up there afterwards and I just felt, happy to know Him and everything. It was kind of amazing.
Tonight I saw a lot of people come to Christ. I was really overwhelmed with the amount of people that came to the cross and just gave their lives to Jesus. I mean, it made me really think about my life, take a step back and say, I want to recommit my life and I want to do this for Christ. I mean, it was an amazing event and I'm so happy I was a part of it.
As soon as it started, just the Holy Spirit, I could tell was working in my heart and in the speakers that came on stage.
And that to say, I could tell he was just moving among people here.
You know, tonight it's a really cool event because it is student led, and for me, it's kind of a fresh relief to see, look at from a spectator's perspective, look up on the stage and see a lot of my kids. It was them putting it on tonight.
I saw a lot of people come out, and more importantly, I just saw people get saved and their eternities are changed. And so, and I saw a lot of good conversations in the counseling, and just people being really vulnerable and honest on both sides of the parties.
It was kind of nice to know that I'm not the only person that was struggling, and that you just kind of opened up to me, and that I know I have all these people around us that also got saved that I could rely on for them to keep me on track.
Prayer was such a big deal for this event, and I just got to see how much of an impact that can have.
Honestly, I was expecting something really great to happen. Quite a few kids to come out and just be impacted by what their peers were doing.
I'm so proud of my friend Corbin here for his role in the event tonight. What's significant about this is how at the first 5 How to Life events that we've done in Arkansas, Missouri, I was very honored to be the person who helped present the gospel at these events and helping be the one to get up and invite students to come forward to begin a relationship with Jesus that night. But this was the first How to Life event ever where I, now as a college student, was not on the stage at the event, but Corbin was able to help present the gospel at this event in Branson, and did an incredible job, an amazing job.
And I believe in my heart that God has his hand on the HowToLife movement. He has an intention for where this is going to go and the lives that this is going to affect year after year, city after city. I believe that it's only going to go greater and greater.